Hey everyone, DirgeGaming here with another Starcraft 2 HotS from 1v1 commentary. This is going to be another game from the Asus tournament, as promised. This time we have BabyKnight versus My Insanity's Stardust. So, no PvPs on my channel yet, so I'm trying to kind of diversify a little bit, get a bunch of different matchups in there, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. This is going to be on Akilon Wastes. We do have BabyKnight spawning up here in the top left corner as the blue Protoss, and we have Stardust spawning down here in the bottom right corner as the red Protoss. Now, BabyKnight, as far as I know, he's one of the more up and coming players as far as getting into a lot of big tournaments and stuff like that goes. Unless I missed something somewhere, which is completely possible because I missed up before. He is just now recently, so we're starting to see him in more tournaments. I believe at least the last tournament that I watched with him in it was probably, I think, the last GSL tournament, or maybe it was WCS. I forget which one it was. But he was up in one of those big tournaments. Lots of good gameplay from him. So definitely looking forward to this. So we should definitely be seeing some pretty interesting stuff from these players, although it looks like they're both going pretty standard right now. Nothing cheesy. You do want to play safe. Especially being the first round of the tournament, you don't want to go too crazy. Because, it could work, but could not work. So we do have basically the same build coming from both these players, although we have two gases going down for Stardust right now. But other than that, pretty standard stuff. Stardust, I don't think he's been in quite as many tournaments. I'm pretty sure he used to be. There's so much Starcraft that goes on, it's really hard to keep track of it all. But I am trying my best to do so. I know he's definitely up there as far as Protoss players go. Definitely fun to watch. We do have a Cybercore going down for both of these players right now. So we should be seeing some Stalker action. Might just see... could just be double 4-gate from both these players. If that's plausible PvP strategy. I'm not really up to date on the PvP meta, so we will definitely see what goes on there. I do have a Zealot just about done here. He does not cancel it, so he's just going to set the Zealot right at the top of his ramp. We do have a Stalker, however, coming out for BabyKnight rather than going for the Zealot. Zealot is completely optional. You get it just in case, maybe there's going to be a cannon at your front door or something like that, though it's not very common in PvP. But just in case, usually that Zealot gets cancelled once that no threat is discovered. So we do see the Stalker taking out that probe right there. Another benefit from the Stalker is you can chase down the probe, whereas the Zealot, yeah, you can chase him around, but odds are you will not catch that probe unless you get lucky hits on it. So we do have a couple... Oh, we have Stargate on the way now for Stardust, just about done. As well as this gateway here. No Stargate or anything like that from BabyKnight, though, just the standard 3-gate here. Going to be moving out with some Stalkers, and it looks like the Mothership Core. So we should be seeing something happening relatively soon. We do have a Phoenix. This is kind of an interesting choice, because Phoenix will be able to do some damage to the... BabyKnight's Mothership Core, but as far as anything else, he could use a Graviton Beam and just lift up Stalkers, but that's not going to do much if he doesn't have more Phoenix on the field. Robo is going down now for BabyKnight, so that will probably mean Immortals, if not Colossus later on. But yeah, this could be a little interesting here, because Stardust, his Warp Gate is not done yet. BabyKnight will be able to reinforce this if he decides to, although it won't be that fast because his closest proxy pylon is basically mid-map. It's not necessarily a proxy pylon, but we do have the Photon Overcharge going down now for Stardust. So he's going to be able to hold this off for now. The Zealot will probably get taken out here, trying to micro that Stalker away, but it looks like he will... he's surviving for now, but it looks like if he takes one more hit from anything, he will be alive no more. Do these Phoenixes just kind of floating around here. Not going to be able to do too much. Might be able to lift up a Stalker or two and kind of help pick it off with his Stalkers and Phoenixes. But otherwise, I'm not really too sure. It's pretty much an even fight. I think he did take out the mothership core though, so that does kind of suck for BabyKnight. Is getting these stalkers lifted up, so they're just going to get picked off by Stardust stalkers. Losing quite a bit there. Warping in some stalkers here, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to give him an advantage here. Definitely wants to back out of there. Doesn't want to commit to this. Although he is going to take out a few stalkers here, but I don't think it's going to be enough because these Phoenixes are still here just waiting for energy to use more graviton beams. We'll be able to take out the mothership core though here. Or here though. Correct English does help. So we do have an expansion going down now for BabyKnight, whereas the expansion for Stardust is what looks like to be nowhere in sight. Robo facility is going down. Still just 3 gateways, I believe. Still just 3 gateways for BabyKnight also, but the supply is still pretty even as well. Really no workers killed or anything yet, and it's just pretty equal games so far. We do have an observer out. Going to be able to see exactly what is going on because there is no detection as of yet for Stardust. Just now getting his robo facility active, and it is going to be an immortal. That will help him out a little bit, but this is quite a few stalkers here. He's going to really need to hold this ramp for a while until he can reinforce his army. He is not going to want to allow BabyKnight stalkers to get up this ramp, but it looks like BabyKnight is just kind of containing him. These Phoenixes being a little bit annoying over here. He's trying to get this his expansion set up, but just a couple photon cannons really would just completely deny any sort of Phoenix harass. We do have the Twilight Council going down, so that could indicate Blink Stalkers. It could also indicate a maybe some Dark Templar, but probably not because Stardust doesn't know about it now, so he might have a hunch that something like that is possible. Warping in a Sentry, not a bad choice. I mean, that Sentry will have 1 force field, but after that, not going to be of much use at all. I do have another gateway going down. Blink is on the way for BabyKnight, so we'll be seeing some Blink Stalker action here pretty soon. Phoenix is still just chilling out here, just being annoying, killing off probes. That's 6 probe kills so far. Nothing devastating, nothing game-changing, but still annoying to say the least, whereas Stardust is just kind of contained in his base for now. We do have a Warp Prism coming out, so that could, if he decides to push down the ramp and he gets BabyKnight's attention, then he might be able to drop something behind the mineral line. I don't know what, but probably Zealots or something. Oh, it looks like the Immortals are going to be going out. I don't think his Observer is out of position. Just hanging over here. I do not think he saw that. So this is definitely going to catch BabyKnight off guard. This Phoenix is still just kind of hanging out here. Might lose one here. Oh, close. Very close. Almost lost one right there. The Zealot's going to be moving on up here as well as the Warp Prism. So Zealots he's not going to worry about too much, but this Warp Prism with the 2 Immortals in it, plus probably warping in more Zealots, is going to be pretty devastating here. Yeah, these 2 Zealots that BabyKnight warped in, not going to be able to do much. I do have a few Stalkers coming down, but those Stalkers are going to get taken out very quickly with these 2 Immortals. BabyKnight will have to fall back to defend this, but it's not looking too good because he's going to get sandwiched right between this force and the remainder of Stardust's army. So he's just lifting up Stalkers here. He's trying to take out the Immortals, but he doesn't have the Zealot count to do so. I mean, Stalker is not so good against Immortals as they take bonus damage from them. Just getting the force field on the ramp here. It looks like, yeah, he's just going to get his army sandwiched right between there, having to fall back down to this, what would be his 3rd base, but it's not looking good for BabyKnight whatsoever. Army is moving up to the main base of BabyKnight. He's losing a lot of units. Force field on the ramp going to be able to stall him for now, but this Warp Prism just going to keep warping units right behind the force field. Not going to do much at all. I mean, these Stalkers might be able to take out some Zealots if kited properly, but it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Losing pylons left and right. He has now supply box, so no more army for BabyKnight, and he is just, it's not looking good at all. I don't think there's any way he's going to be coming back from this game. No more natural. This army is just so fierce. It is basically double supply, over double supply now for Stardust, just destroying every last building that BabyKnight has here. BabyKnight trying to do at least some sort of damage, trying to deny this army, but he's just losing so many workers, so many buildings, and his banked resource is not that high. So I have a feeling this is going to be the end soon for BabyKnight, losing most of his gateways, almost all of his pylons, just trying to hang on here, but even if he does, there's no way. Yep, there goes the GG. There's no way he would be able to come back from that, even if he did survive the push. So yeah, crazy game. Definitely a good start to this series. This is game 1. This is going to be a best of 5. I think all the, I think almost all the games, or all the words are escaping me here. All the matchups in the tournament are best of 5s, at least maybe not in the playoffs, but I will be trying. I probably will cast the rest of the series. I'll be trying to cast a lot of these games, but there are just so many that I do not think I will be able to cast all of them before the next tournament happens or comes out with the replays or anything like that. So if you guys did not check out my other videos yet, definitely go do so. There'll be an annotation up in the top left corner for my pro playlist. I've been casting a lot of games from MLG. I'll be casting a lot of games from this Asus tournament. I believe I had a couple games from the Acer tournament a while ago, a few months ago or so. So definitely go check out those games. If you guys liked it, definitely drop me a like, a comment, and even subscribe because it helps me out a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.